I'm Flu, and we're gonna be running some Jak and Daxter 100%. Let's introduce people.
I'm raosal. I used to speedrun Jak 2. I helped make gunless possible in Jak 2, and I haven't really played since then.
I'm Jazz. I play this game sometimes.
He's pretty cracked.
I'm a known Jak Black impersonator, Wed. I haven't run Jak since 2020, but you see me around playing a lot of Spyro these days.
All right. Well, if that does it, then I guess when I say go, we can go. All right? Go. So this is Geyser Rock. It's kind of like a tutorial level where you get 4 power cells and you can progress, so.
Yeah, this is a nice tutorial area. You get to learn about all of the main collectibles and some of the main items you get to use throughout the game. Get to learn about Precursor orbs, the main currency that you'll see throughout the game, as well as the power cells and the scout flies, which we'll be getting all of, in fact.
And there's a total of 101 power cells we need to collect, so.
You should talk about the blueberry flavored eco.
I thought it was blue raspberry.
It's blue. What even is it? It's eco. So
Listerine.
Listerine is kind of
might be
disgusting.
The Listerine vent.
But yeah, this lets you pick up things that are kind of close to you.
Like a close proximity. So
Makes you move a lot more slidey. Makes you move a little bit faster. Everything magnetizes to you. And allows you to use some of the more like blue eco-based, like I guess electrical powered items in the game, like platforms or vents.
Launchpad.
yeah, a bunch of other stuff that you'll come to see.
Also makes other blue eco attract to you from a really long range.
We're about to finish this level finally. Ooh, bonk.
That's a damage cancel by hitting triangle.
All right.
By hitting triangle, you pull up the goggles. Goggles is able to cancel out the fall damage.
All right, yeah.
Good training, boys.
We get to listen to Samos, his little speech before he sends us off.
Boys.
See you around, Big Green.
What?
Big Green.
Yeah.
Big Green, but we're itching to get on with our adventure.
What he said.
Adventure away then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful?
And there's like a total of what, like 12, 13 levels in this game that we have to come across. So with 3 different hubs.
Yeah, there's 3 in each hub, and then you got Citadel.
And we're literally collecting everything, so.
No.
And it's a lot of movement with a couple weird mini games sprinkled in, but you'll see those when we get to them.
Nice bonk.
Thank you.
Bonk on the door for good luck.
Pretty much the first thing is yak cows, which you have to herd these cows by punching them and trying to get them into their pen.
Because this guy's really lazy and doesn't want to do his job.
Yeah, as you can imagine,
He's
this
sleeping.
is pretty annoying, having to get this AI to do stuff. Yeah, people are kind of ridiculous at this. I was watching Flu do this earlier. I cannot do like these at all. This is...
It's
He's lying, he can do it.
no,
It's based
no,
off
he
of
can't.
Jak's positioning, right?
I've actually crashed one time after hitting one of these cows and it's behind.
It had enough. Just had enough.
And yeah, these cows, I don't know. There's
something else.
If you look at them real close, their faces, the way their faces move, just like, I don't know if it like, I don't know if I fear it or just like enjoy it. I don't know.
All right, so this is our second level that we're going to encounter. It's got the first boss as well. Just kind of movement-based level as well, so.
Yeah, so there's going to be a bunch of like various items that are going to be left behind a little bit for later throughout Forbidden Jungle.
That's not
because of
supposed
the very interesting route that we kind of have throughout this There's like some specific reasons later on into the level that you'll see, but a lot of it stems around just being able to get to all these mirrors. So kind of have to route out the level based off of those. I suppose we never really mentioned like the core movement of this game either. You're pretty much just roll jumping and punching. Throughout most of it. A lot of intricate thought into spacing a lot of your movement because rolls, jumps, and punches all send you different distances. So a big goal in like going from point A to point B in this game is making sure to do the right combination without bonking your face on a wall.
We'll just kill all 3 of the lurkers there. Normally, you're supposed to have the eco to open that door, which we obviously do, but you can just kind of climb up. It's a little bit quicker.
The eco triggers a cutscene of building a bridge. And so by not triggering it, you save a little bit of time.
We're about to enter this little section of the level. It's called Temple. It's got the first boss. And there are 3 bosses in total, so.
And at this point, we're going to be going in an elevator, doing some nice little platforming here. We could probably take a little bit of time to do a couple donations, if that's all right.
Of course, we got $30 from Tenement that says the Jak community is by far the best speedrunning community I've ever been a part of. So proud of Flu for getting to show off this incredible game. Much love to Jazz, Rao, and Wed as well. Good luck on the run. Also, don't hit the Yakos too hard.
Too late.
You got time for one more?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we got $10 from Just244. Been loving every day at AGDQ so far. So many wonderful runners and fantastic commentators. Keep it up, folks, and stay warm.
I agree.
Yeah, it's been pretty cold.
Yeah, we got like 3 inches of snow last night, so negative what, like 10 wind chill? It's kind of insane. All right, this is the first boss. It's really, really easy, nothing too insane.
There's some like specific stuff that we do during this to like help manipulate, make it go faster. Some deliberate damage at certain points just to make sure that the vulnerability state comes in sooner. You may think there's some intricate name for this boss, but we have an app name of Plant Boss usually for this.
He's got 5 orbs in his noggin. Oh.
Yeah, if you get stuck in his head, the game lags a ton.
Good luck finding those without a guide.
Bonk.
This comes to a little bit more now of like some of the more specific, I guess, routing over the last couple years for this level. This level has gone through a bunch of different changes just because of something coming up. The Fisherman Challenge has a lot of strangeness going on with it, and it's one of the most RNG portions, I would say, of the run. Would you probably say that? A lot of variance in terms of RNG depending on how you go through Forbidden Jungle.
Yeah, this is like the heaviest RNG section generally. But weirdly, like the way you move through the level, as far as I understand it, I might get bullied later by people who understand it better than me. But as far as I understand it, it's just like the route you take through the level can just impact the seeding somehow.
And it's not like a small amount either. It can save as much as like 20 seconds just switching up the route through the level.
So he's gonna get this power cell right here before getting this last mirror. So you'll see what I'm on about. But after getting this mirror, he'll pause on the first frame after he lets go of it, and hopefully get fisherman dialogue.
I did not.
Unfortunate.
It's all right.
What happens is it'll pull the dialogue from that cutscene for some reason, and then you can run around and get all this stuff while he's talking, and then go talk to him, and it'll pick up the cutscene basically from there, so you save a bunch of time.
But I unfortunately missed it for some reason.
It's a frame. It happens.
And what he just did there was a boosted uppercut. It's a movement tech. By slowly punching off of a ledge, it gives you a little bit of, I believe it's vertical height and horizontal at the same time.
It's like you compound the sliding momentum of slowly sliding off the ledge along with the punch speed into an uppercut and spin.
It's used a lot throughout this run.
That's one of the two kind of ones that you end up doing off of ledges. You also see some extendeds at some points that will be used to get some more height. 1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies.
How many? Into eels, how many?
How many eels? What's good now? It's like around 150.
I don't know.
Like 190.
I think 190 would be insane.
The whole objective is to get 200 fish. There are gold ones and there are green ones. The gold ones are worth 5 pounds and the green ones are worth 1 pound. If I catch an eel, I have to restart, which is not going to happen.
Here comes a big one.
I'm going 185.
I'm going 187.
I guess I'm going for the bad luck here.
Well, I did miss
Well,
the cutscene.
So far, it's been not great.
Yeah, this is not good.
We could probably use this time here during Fish for some more donations.
Of course, I'll let you focus on your fishing here. Let's read some donation. We got $10 from Majora that says, good luck on the run, Flu. Don't miss any orbs. I'd like to ask everybody, what's your favorite color of Eco?
Favorite color of Eco?
I know that's probably a distracting question.
Yeah.
Probably red, because I can beat stuff up with it.
All right.
What flavor is that?
Cherry.
I like the blue raspberry Eco, personally.
Actually,
no. I'm going green. I'm going green Eco.
I like yellow Eco. Because you get fireballs, and then you can jump again. It's pretty good.
Well, this fish is kind of terrible, so.
I'm sold on the yellow one.
All right, you get to.
How does he do it?
All right, so now since we got this guy 200 pounds of fish, he's going to give us his boat, and we're going to book it to Misty Island.
Blue raspberry is the correct answer.
Blue raspberry, huh? I like apple. I like green apple. I'm a dark Eco plan enjoyer.
After all of these mirrors, he's also mastering triangle. There's a brief period of time where when you're connecting the mirror, it'll kind of try to align itself. By mashing triangle, it skips that.
Here, I'm just going to do a quick save load to put us back to Samos's hut, and then we're just going to go to Misty Island.
So I think you can skip that cutscene, but it's like,
It's kind of hard, yeah.
it's hard, and it's like, you can so easily soft lock.
You can save load while it's connecting, but if you miss the timing by even a little bit, it won't fully connect to the power mill, and you will soft lock and you will never be able to get that power cell.
Yeah, pretty good.
I'm on a boat.
Coming up here with Misty Island, there's a few different levels that really like focus around like one key thing into how they end up routing, or like routing ends up going into it. So like there's a key thing on the other side of Misty Island that is all of the flying lurkers. So a lot of the route in this level is predicated by making sure that we're able to get those at the right possible time. And if something goes even like a little bit wrong, it can go sideways pretty fast.
We also just put an entire animal in our backpack.
Yes. Yes, we did.
Quantum physics literally just took it. Because Jak has like an infinite backpack.
I was thinking back in the past with the old route where you do this like way later. It's so much easier to set it up here now.
Yeah, because this is
It's like right at the start now.
Yeah, because it starts, I think, from when you get off the boat, and doing this is just guaranteed cycle versus trying to juggle
everything.
trying to do everything and manipulate them, and yeah.
Yeah, this route's also, it's faster and easier. Could mention this is our hoopty. This is our car. You'll see it a couple times. See the zoomer a couple times. We use to drive over water. Use to drive over lava.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a good start to Misty so far.
Oh, that's something I haven't really thought about. At the beginning of the game, like right below Samos's hut, is Kira building this zoomer. And she talks about her building it. But you don't really see that in the run. And instead, we just kind of go to Misty Island and we just have it.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. Got some cute little unintended stuff coming up here. Got some very helpful rocks.
Can I just skip all that?
Yeah, it skips a fight, skips a bunch of extra walking, going up some, playing some Donkey Kong.
Oh. Yeah, no. That's good.
Got time for more donations?
Yeah, we do.
All right, let's get $30 in from Bouncy Brown Bear. Was in the middle of hanging up laundry when I heard the announcement for this run, and now everything is on the floor. I love Jak and Daxter.
Let's go.
I relate to that on a spiritual level too, especially through this week. Thank you so much for that. We also got $5 from Wendy. Jak and Daxter is one of my favorite games from my childhood. Excited to see it played fast.
Yeah, that's right. We go fast here.
This can be a particularly finicky oil belt for some people.
Yeah, it's kind of not hard, or it's not easy.
Some people, you mean me?
Yeah, I actually was specifically singling out you.
Dang.
Thank you.
Hey, if we're clapping for them all, I'm okay with that. This was the aforementioned Donkey Kong section.
You just got a bunch of barrels, or whatever these things are.
Actually, coming up here is probably one of my favorite boosteds in the run. Going to be trying to snipe this scout fly. Nailed it.
Huge. Let's go.
And here's one of the roughest ones near the start of the run. You just miss this. Usually, a lot of people like to just reset. Ooh. Oh. At least you took it safe.
Oh no.
It's not really that it loses that much time. It's just, down in the water. I have to go back up.
And now we're leaving.
Onto Sentinel Beach, where there's more blue raspberry.
Yeah, a lot more blue raspberry. In case you guys are hungry. Gotta talk to the local townsfolk first, though.
Do you think this is a boat ride to more donations?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
yes,
okay.
it is.
Yeah. We got 15 from George that says Jak and Daxter is my all-time favorite game. Looking forward to enjoying every moment of it.
Oh, what a wonderful
We've got so much love for even some of the upcoming games. As a huge fan of both Octopath games, I just need to see the blindfold Galdera fight. That came in from Anonymous with a $25 donation. Don't forget, we got 2 incentives open right now. The blindfolded Galdera boss fight, where Sanjan's gonna do it blindfolded, the final boss of the game. That is about, as I do some quick mental math here, $6,600 away from being met, and we got all the way until the end of the next run. But let's get those donations coming in. Thank you so much, everyone.
You can probably do another.
I'm holding myself back so hard.
My man's just pacing back and forth now. That's his duty. Well, hello there.
Why, hello there, my dear boy.
A bunch of these are side objectives that you can talk to them and they'll give you like what you're supposed to do, but Flu already knocked out pretty much every objective. The mayor wanted us to reconnect the power supply to the mill. I don't even remember this guy's name, but he just wants money.
90% of the time, they just want money.
Yeah, they want 90 precursor orbs on 120.
Unless it's a statue, then it wants 120.
I see you two are back to make the trade.
Yeah, we are.
Good, good, jolly good.
You have the precursor orbs that we agreed on. I hope you put this hard-earned power cell to good use. Cheerio, ta-ta, bye-bye.
So does Jack have like a backpack for this, or is it like a Pokeball case?
It's in the,
He eats them.
Just puts them in his pants.
The infinite pocket?
Yeah. Infinite pocket glitch.
oh, Mr. Scalpel.
Probably need that.
Just
It's so
fried.
loud.
This is deep fried.
Oh, he's bearing gifts.
That bird just stole my money.
So you're supposed to race this guy. You're supposed to go over there and hit him.
We're just gonna blow him up.
We're gonna blow him
Yeah.
up.
Because he stole our stuff, we're just gonna blow him up. Luckily, the ceiling right there on the window is actually a floor, so we can just infinitely
that?
jump off of it. Oh yeah, that was some, at least okay luck. Got one box open. The cannon shoots at completely, well,
Probably
not
should
completely
actually-
random spots.
I
but
missed one.
somewhat.
Oh my goodness.
It's like random, somewhat based on your position. So if you're really lucky, you could get a couple of different boxes broken up before you get up here.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Goodbye, Pelican.
Pelican just got yeeted into
It's so
the
hard to
shadow
hear the
realm.
cannon go off. This level's the same thing as the other 2 levels. Just
Yeah, there's-
finding precursor orbs and scout flies. That's literally it.
Yeah, there's not too much going on right now. If there's any more donations that could be done.
Time for a donation here?
Yeah, go ahead.
First of all, I know chat is really trying to get the orb clap going. We just need that audio cue, like a da-da-da-da-da-da. Come on, audience. Let's get it together this time. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hey.
Okay, now we know what to do. We're gonna get this through the course of this run. We also got a $25 donation from Scuzzy that says, took the day off of work to catch a speed run of my favorite oh wait, I think I remember, no. I thought I read this one and then I didn't halfway through. I'm gonna read this over again. Trust me, I'm trying here. $25 from Scuzzy, took a day off from work to catch a speed run of my favorite childhood game. Good luck to the run, the flu, and remember, even the rocks do not recall.
No, they don't.
Some say they do, but they don't.
I don't know if any of you guys noticed that, but we kind of hit a proxy a second ago, and that was kind of random.
Yeah, that was a frame perfect punch hitting the blue raspberry eco vent.
I just thought it was cooler not to say anything.
I mean, yeah. It's okay. We'll get those claps coordinated better. We assure you. So there's some specific movement that's actually going on with that Flu's doing through the water, especially when you're in blue eco. What you want to do is start like hopping in the water, but there's like a 1 or 2 frame window or something every time you hit the water.
Where it registers as ground instead of water, so you have like a window to jump. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, because you're kind of subject to the water cycles too, aren't you?
Yeah.
So it's just a crapshoot if you're actually hitting on the right frame. Here's the rare green apple eco. You don't get to see the vents too often.
Is it sour apple?
Yeah,
Definitely sour apple.
that was a good one.
Clap. That was a good one.
We're getting there.
Up here, we're going to free the flut, which becomes a great asset here in a couple different missions
So we are trying to meet quota.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
for the company.
Good job. Now meet me down here by the egg.
Yeah, I'm already there.
Oh my. I hope the poor dear's okay. Here's a power cell for your valor.
So you think we should still be camping by Flut? Like if we go camping here?
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, camp by Flut?
Yeah.
She is best girl.
It thinks you're
Oh, I was just saying in case we were like hungry or something.
Yeah. I was on the same page.
Okay, I'm glad to hear.
Yeah.
You know what's insane? We were at the grocery store like yesterday, and they had Pringles locked up.
Yeah, they're the Pringles in jail.
I mean, you never know. Like, they could be rearing to get out at any moment. You gotta like watch
I just
out,
thought that was
man.
wild.
The dangerous Pringles.
Yeah,
I couldn't
dude.
say it with a straight
They're locked for a reason. We're getting the double claps going now on these.
Oh, guess what? Clap.
I can tell we're getting a lot better at this.
So now that should be pretty much everything in the first hub. Just get to do a little bit of cleanup here.
Just
And we'll
hit
be
the
heading
fuse guy.
to our transition phase.
Shaved her.
You saved her.
I won't need it now that I have my inspiration back.
I hate to break it to you guys. I don't think he ever finishes the statue.
No, he's been hitting that rock since 2001.
Unless it's the statue of Marin too.
It turns into that one?
It could
Yeah.
be.
That's a crazy cannon right there. Coming back, paying our dues.
Ah, well done, my boy.
We only helped him out like 15 minutes ago.
Paying our dues? Are we getting paid?
Yeah,
Take this power cell for your trouble.
the quota is for everyone.
Yeah, you got any more time for more donations?
Oh, yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
By the way, audience, you're doing amazing. Those were the best claps yet, so keep it up. Yeah, give yourself a round of applause, right?
Drop my freaking controller, dude.
We got $20 from ya boy Grunty. Love Jak and Daxter, but still have no idea what compels the boy to eat electricity. Pieces of the sun and anger bits. I wonder what the recipes are for those, though.
He's been asking for a while.
We got $25 from The Ames. Jak and Daxter was one of my favorite games as a kid, but could never beat it. Naturally, I had to go back and 100% it as an adult. Very excited to see it done fast. This is like everyone's favorite childhood game. I love this.
And we take a lot of pride in being in our community.
Looking forward to explaining a bit of Rock Village. We're going to start getting some weird junk to explain soon. Yeah.
The reason that he climbed up the staircase was to trigger the text for Fire Canyon. He then goes back to grab the orbs to trigger this text so that he can walk up to Kira and talk to her immediately.
Yeah, and for some reason the text was a little bit deeper inside of Fire Canyon than it should be.
Yeah, when text is appearing on screen like that, naming a location, that text takes precedent over any other text, meaning that we can't
get on the
we
Zoomer
don't get the
talk.
text for the Zoomer until after that text goes down anyway.
Fire canyon gets pretty hot, so keep a lookout for jumps to keep you off the hot ground.
Fire Canyon gets pretty hot.
Cooling balloons you can use to drop the shield's temperature quickly.
Yo, cooling balloon.
Oh, you know when you get a pop?
Also just casually telling us that we're in danger.
The Blue Sage's lab. Then we'll be able to teleport over and meet you. Good luck.
In some alternate universes, we call this the bounce house,
The bouncy castle.
Yeah.
bouncy castle,
Bobby's bouncy castle.
Bobby's bouncy castle. Shout out to Bobby, by the way. Not going to explain why, just shout outs to him.
You know, only the guy that has done the most work on routing this game. Or finding skips for the game.
Yeah, he loves to find skips and just everything. Guy's still around, just doing Ridge Racer ILs and stuff.
And now we're making our way to the next hub, which is a little bit more darker and a little bit harder.
There's also a lot cooler stuff going on.
There it is.
Hub 1 kind of sucks.
I disagree.
So coming up here, we're going to actually be doing a lot of really specific looking stuff to try to skip a cutscene that's about 45 seconds long. We'll be doing what is called a pause buffer onto this button here.
And then saving and loading.
Yep.
So this doesn't actually get rid of the cutscene.
It just puts us outside of the area.
Yeah, there's like a bubble that you kind of get put in.
Have to avoid, and that's why I'm turning the camera, because we're in the bubble, but we pause buffer to, you know, get out of the bubble.
So yeah, pause buffering in this game, it's if you bring up the HUD and you try to pause the game at the same time, the HUD takes precedent, so you have about 2.5 seconds of the HUD being up until it goes away and you're automatically put into a pause menu, which is a section of time that the game can't really load any other cutscenes or anything either. So you get a 2.5 second buffer of being able to do whatever you want, being able to get out of range of cutscenes and stuff like that, which allows us to skip the cutscene here, and you'll see it at least one other time in Hub 3.
You might just save their lives. I've got a power cell that says you can do it.
Yeah, lightning more.
I think this is the only time you
Maybe for 2 power
buffer and then just like kind of leave the cutscene hanging there.
Yeah.
And you just kind of move around it for the rest of this hub. But the other ones that you see are going to be ones
Just
where
like
you...
one and done.
Well, yeah, but you use
Death
it,
abuse.
use it
Yeah,
to
'cause you
get into to like die and then trigger the cutscene and
Yeah,
to delete it.
Yeah, this is the only one that you can't really like die in time to be able to just get rid of it.
Fight against the monster up there. Trust me, the smart money's on the monster.
It's a little bit more convenient later when there's just a big pool of lava right below you.
Back on my feet and out of this barrel, and I'll give you a power cell in return. And if you're game,
Just setting up everything for
my big comeback.
Precursor Basin right now.
Dead Man's Gorge in the Precursor Basin, and I'll get a pretty payoff.
I'm going to do some driving for a while.
Yep, we're going to Basin.
Sound for a good time for donations then?
Absolutely. I was just
You read
going to
my
say.
mind, man.
Driving for a while, it sounds like we might be going through a few parking lots, but I think that might have been something that happened yesterday. I've been watching the donation tracker go up, and we're getting about $15,000 away from a nice little milestone, which would be $400,000 raised for Prevent Cancer Foundation. You got like an hour left of the run, right? About that?
Around there.
I think we can do that, and a
That's
good way
unfortunate.
to hit that would be through some incentives, and we got 2 open right now. One is the blindfolded Galdera boss fight. The blindfolded Galdera boss fight at the end of Octopath Traveler. We are at $18,641 out of $25,000, so almost 3/4 the way there. You can put your incentive towards that, and we've got a donation for it as well. Let's see here. Oh, I had some for. It's actually one of the future donations, but the other incentive that's open is the additional 2-player, 1-controller weapon run, and that is for the Hades race. That is the donations I have in front of me. I said $50 from Nolan that says, I knew I had to donate when I saw the 2-player, 1-controller run incentive. Let's go. So you have 2 spots to put those donation incentives to, and hey, $400,000 would be an amazing milestone. So let's get there, Twitch chat.
Heck yeah.
Dang.
This is one of the more notorious power cells in like the entire run. These moles, you're able to manipulate them to a certain level to be able to get over to the specific hole.
But sometimes you can see they
As you can see, they're not cooperating yet.
Yeah.
Finally.
There's a science to it, but it's not actually, it's more of theorizing than a science. They will usually go the right way, but sometimes they don't. It works until it doesn't. Should I go in here and smash the gambler's time real quick? We'll be collecting as much blue eco as we can in here within reason, and we'll be trying to keep it for quite a while because blue eco, unlike on foot, on the Zoomer, blue eco is permanent as long as you are holding the gas down and not bonking into a wall.
Play it safe there and just.
Flu's even taking some time to like hold X and square to make sure that the Zoomer is still moving, but to be able to slow down. That way, we're able to
keep the eco from running out.
Keep the eco from running out and being able to make turns better.
Now we can kind of just zoom through these ring challenges.
So are these grape flavored?
You know, that's a fair question. I was thinking more like wild berry.
Like a raspberry?
Yeah, it's kind of around there.
Like a jazzberry?
See what you did there.
I think he just gave you the death stare. Bunk.
Oh my God. Kind of just missed that power cell.
You know, I think the dark eco plants are also like grape flavored. As we all know, green apple overrides grape. So that's what we'll be working with later.
And now we're continuing to kill these purple diaper lurker baby thingies. There are like 4 of them, and after you kill the 4th one, you get a power cell.
So we're going to be attempting to get every plant here within 1 use of the green eco. For top level, it's usually pretty easy. I think we did just screw it up though.
We did. Yeah. It's all right.
Yeah, it happens to everyone. Yeah, ideally, don't have to go back for another set here, especially since they really
keep respawning.
Yeah, they really like to respawn at just horribly inconvenient times.
1 cycle is one of the strats. Like when I play this game, like every once in a while, I come back and I'm like, I just forget how to do it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Be saving that power cell for later because we'll be driving right back past there during the blue rings.
Which are right there.
There's a lot of minor optimizations throughout the entire route that most of the time we'll kind of either gloss over or not really explain. And that's just due to it's very, very minor and hard to catch every single one.
So I have a quick question here. How many orbs are you going to get through this run?
2,000.
2,000.
2,000! That's a lot of claps.
Yeah, that would be.
I've got a $25 donation from Ratchet that says, donating to my arch nemesis Jack. And look out, Daxter. Clank is coming for you.
Oh, no.
Watch out, man.
And then I got a $10 donation from Comically Late Kong. And it says, ooh, banana.
Ooh, banana.
I'm happy to see that my only contribution to routing this game is still in here. That last purple lurker. It's like something I labbed out early 2020.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's just so convenient setting yourself up for the orbs on the lake.
Yeah.
I guess not the only contribution. There was a really dumb thing that I did too that was slower.
So the last ones were grape flavored or wild berry or jazzberry flavored. What are these? What are these blue ones here?
Jazzberry.
I mean, like, I feel like the easy answer is to say like blue raspberry or something. But
No, this one's tropical.
This one, like, you know, like those, like the Listerine tape things.
Yeah, gross.
Kind of makes me think of those. I feel like it's always made me think of those.
Oh, the dissolvable strips.
Yeah, exactly.
It's mint.
See, I like my idea of tropical better.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It tastes better.
I know you guys are talking about mouthwash.
Yeah, that's because it's got the color of mouthwash.
Now we're about to do a little cutscene skip here in a second. I don't know how it works. It just works.
Oh, the pause buffer on the itself.
You just kind of do this. No clap.
Yep. Yeah, no clapping on that one. So you'll start to see the issues of skipping that cutscene earlier come to a head a little bit more coming up here. While we're heading over to LPC, Flu will be facing the camera towards
Oh wait, towards the hut.
Yeah, towards the blue sage hut. I couldn't remember the word sage for some reason. Just making sure to keep the camera outside of the range. So you'll see some kind of bizarre looking movement for a bit.
For your sacrifice, I offer you a power cell.
A power cell. A power cell. I just can't do that voice. Now or ever, really.
Thank you for saving those moles. That's awful.
Thank you for saving the moles.
Here's a power cell to help you out. Now I can get back to my research.
What are you guys doing over here?
We're playing some more.
We're gaming.
Oh, you have the orbs. Here's a power cell we agreed upon.
You can't use your pinky.
That's cheating, dude. Stop cheating.
Is thumb wrestling a speed strat?
Yes.
Is there like a
absolutely.
skip that goes on?
It's RNG manipulation.
Your hand is too big.
Oh, I think he's got.
Oh, you got
Oh.
He did get me. He did get me.
Okay, now we're 1-1.
Now we're 1-1.
1-1. Okay.
I think chat
awkward
should
can
donate
moving
to see who's going to win round 3. Because you got to do a best of 3 at this point if you're 1-1.
We'll get there.
Okay.
We'll get there. You know, you got to keep people on their toes. So there was actually like a slight little time save there. It's weird that it even works at all. There's like a short region when you're loading into LPC that the kill plane appears up above on the elevator, and you have just enough time, or just enough time to be able to jump up and hit it as the level's loading, which just skips some of the time of waiting on the elevator. Probably saves 1 second. You look at that and you're like, that's weird. Why did he just die?
Oh, Larry's cooperating with us. Yeah, leave me alone.
What was that guy's name again? Was it Fred?
It's Larry.
Larry.
That's Larry.
Right. Why do I think Fred?
I don't know.
What's up with me?
Jack just inverted himself.
Right, Larry's Love Dungeon. That's what it was.
Oh my god. Trying to do round 3 in the claw arena.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, we could do that.
Duke it out and claw. There's a lot of funky stuff that you can do in LPC if you're a person that likes to just like sit around in platforming games and do like really weird unintended stuff. LPC is a big fan of it.
It's also got some of the coolest wall clips, in my opinion.
Could totally agree. You'll see one later. Spoiler alert.
I'm just remembering a time where Flu and I were talking like late at night about, like, he was playing LPC, and I was talking about how like the LPC, just like the groove of the music is just super, you can just get into the flow. And then Flu was like after he just paused for like 10 seconds and it was just like, I am LPC.
Happy to see you lubed up the slide before you got down it.
Yeah, we had the boys come out and pour mayonnaise down the slide.
Flu 20 mayo.
I've got a great donation for this aquatic level here. I got $10 from Baymax that says, I love Jak and Daxter as a kid. That is until one day I swam too far into the ocean and a giant fish came to eat me. I got scared. I left the game on pause and just ran out of the room. I'm glad I can revisit the game with new courage today during this speed run.
Yeah, the shark's scary.
When was this route for LPC found? Any idea?
Recently, I do believe. This is like kind of a new.
So yeah, before you come up on the big pod that's kind of near the bottom of LPC, but these days I know people end up leaving through the entrance.
No clap.
Good pause buffer. And no clap, yeah. Jak and Daxter's trip to the aquarium.
So I have another $100 donation from Chef Girl. And it says, I love Jak and Daxter growing up. Had to donate during it for such a great cause. I died to the lurker shark more times than I'd like to admit trying to swim to Misty Island.
Do we tell her?
No.
Okay.
Lurker shark, no bueno. It's not good. All right, we're gonna do something that's pretty annoying. I'm gonna use this button, and I'm gonna clip out of bounds to grab a power cell.
This is actually the intended route.
Yeah, this is how you're supposed to get this.
Dang, I almost had it.
Second T though.
Easy second team.
No, don't clap. No, I got pushed back in. No, don't clap. No. Womp womp. That's actually unfortunate.
While we return to the next clap point, more donations.
Yeah, you could go ahead.
All right. We got $100 from Commander Squeak. Says Jak and Daxter is a core memory for me. It was my first PS2 game, and I beat it in a single 6-hour session at my grandparents' Christmas party because my dad didn't know you needed a memory card to save your game.
Oh, you might get pushed off. Yeah.
Yes.
Good enough, right? It was on the head nod there. To finish this donation, says, glad to see this game at HGDQ beaten in a little less than 6 hours.
So
That's
now
the
we're
idea. Still really impressive.
Yes.
So now we're kind of gonna go backwards and kind of use checkpoints, which is the reason why this route works so well, is because it saves time. If we're just going forwards using the whatever the elevator thing is. Just kind of gonna clip out of bounds right here.
A little bit of an out-of-the-box solution to the puzzle. Oops. No, not really. Yeah, I suppose you do death abuse here at the end, don't you?
Yeah.
To get back to the button. That cycle scares me.
Yeah, I missed one right there. What?
Okay.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I think it was down by the pod. Like the escape pod to get out. I'm pretty sure it was down there.
That is unfortunate. I guess we go back for it.
Yeah, at least it's down around by the pod to be able to get out and just use that there.
Not entirely sure how I missed an orb down there, but yeah, we'll just live with it.
I at least hope I'm not going delusional. You could probably do another couple donations.
Yeah, while we waste time.
You got it. I actually just got this incredible donation. It's $100 from Kinda Sorta Maybe, and it says, hey AGDQ, a Naughty Dog dev here. Love that y'all are running this game and others from our studio. Y'all have been fighting for an incredible fight for the past, 15 years? And I've loved following y'all the whole way. Trans rights are human rights. With love, maybe. I also got $10 from Bogdan. Jak and Daxter was one of my favorite games from my childhood. Can't wait to see more of Daxter's amazing dances when we collect power cells. Thanks for running such an amazing event. And how about one more?
Yeah, we can do one more.
Okay. $101 from Mr. Do. Absolutely blown away by how fast and easy Jak and Daxter can actually be fully completed. I remember how my brother and I spent months as a kid trying to complete the game at 100%, exploring the areas over and over again and passing the controller to one another. Thank you to the theflu124 and GDQ for the nostalgia. Here is $1 for every power cell in the game. Winky face.
Well, now we're going to Shrek Swamp.
Tense lurker noises. Happy to say I wasn't delusional back there. I was indeed right.
Oh.
So there's going to be a few attempts of something called a one frame coming up on some of these boost pads or on some of these jump pads. I would imagine you're going for some of them, right?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
It just means that we're able to cut the jump pad jump a little bit early and to control the direction that we're able to move a little bit more, which in some instances saves like a second or two. I believe there's one that's a little bit more than the others though.
I don't know.
Or is it just in no LTS?
I think it's no LTS. I think.
Okay.
Seems like a little ones here.
It's been 4 years. I apologize.
No, you're good, dude.
It's a good time to bring it up. Be seeing one somewhere probably.
This is also your introduction to Yellow Eco, which, dude.
I'll say something really teary at the funeral, like, how am I gonna get Shane back now?
Nice. And okay. At least we don't have to worry about that Scoutfly.
This is also the first time you're gonna see Flut and just how awesome it is.
Oh! Oh! Back-to-back one frames, what? Or whatever that is.
I don't know if I've seen that before, actually. Unlike most of the levels, actually, Boggy Swamp has kind of a more particular goal in terms of like what you're trying to do in the level. Pretty much all of the power cells are locked behind rocks that you need to break to let go or to deground, I guess you could say. Deground a Zeppelin. I believe the Zeppelin doesn't really have any actual purpose. It's just giving you, I guess, a slight more incentive for no apparent reason on collecting everything in the level.
No, they're trying to use it to like pull their robot out of the mud.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
In terms of like actual like in-lore usage, yeah, but it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, there's like 3 of them.
Time for donations
Yes.
here.
Yeah,
You got it. Everybody's been excited for kind of this Tuesday's lineup. Still got lots of donations of, this was my favorite childhood game, so please keep those coming in. Looking ahead, we got $25 from Mina that says, my brother is a huge Octopath Traveler 2 fan, and he's fascinated by the blindfolded run, so let's do it. And that's a great reminder that that is one of our open incentives right now. It's the blindfolded Caldera boss fight. It's the final boss fight of Octopath Traveler 2. And Sanjan's gonna do it blindfolded if we get to $25,000, and we're at about 6,000 away. And I know that we can get that and get there, because I too would love to see Sanjan complete that blindfolded incentive. Always massive for a GDQ. And hey, maybe if Octopath Traveler isn't for you, how about the next one? We've got Hades incentives, and says $50 from CJ, of course. We love Hades. We donate for more Hades. Hades good.
Hades is good. Everyone should play Hades if they haven't. Here's Flufflut. Flufflut's a homie. I think the best feature about Flufflut is being able to bonk the ground and just suck up every orb within the nearest 10 feet. He also moves fast. I don't know.
You'll see Flood in this little section, and then in a lot of Snowy Mountain later, which kind of contributes it to Snowy Mountain just being the best level in the game, because you just get to ride the bird around.
All right, this is our first interesting specimen.
Yeah, this is
Howdy, friends.
This is like the most notorious minigame in 100%, and it's notorious because it is by far the best at raising your resting heart rate.
Boggy Billy's Rat Jamboree.
Yeah.
K-Kona.
What's a bathtub?
Seems some nasty lurker varmints are grousing about, snatching everything they can get their grubby little paws on, and scaring away my pet hip hog, Farley. He's been missing for nigh on to a coon's age.
Look at this guy's neck.
Got you guys for a second. You probably thought we were starting another thumb war.
That's what I was thinking.
I just know
Follow.
No.
I'd rather not. Yeah.
I hate this minigame.
I don't know if anyone actually does like it that runs this game.
Say a prayer.
There's at least like some very convenient, somewhat consistent spots that you can aim for during this that just allow the yellow eco to skirt around objects. And also the rats just happen to go in those directions a decent amount. But like, not too much you can really do to make this any less tense on a runner.
Get him.
Little more. No, I've forgotten how loud the yellow eco sound is.
All right, one more round of this stuff. And we're home free.
Yeah, this is the scary one. Get him.
What is bro yelling about?
What is brother going on about?
Just hyping you up.
K-Kona.
All right. Well,
my heart rate is like so high.
not too much else going on inside of this level. If you got any donations?
I've got plenty. They are coming in for this run and all of our upcoming runs. A lot of hype for this Tuesday. I got $10 from Coda Badger. Hey everyone, I'm currently 8 hours into a 12-hour work shift, and GDQ has been my saving grace to keep me awake. Thanks to everybody for doing all that you do for this great cause, and shout out to my wife who is at home watching as well. Thank you, Coda, for that donation, and good luck on the rest of your 12-hour shift today. We got a $250 donation from Necro Nam Anams. No comment, but thank you very much for that generous donation. And I've got $200 from Chris that says, I always love seeing these runs every 6 months. I don't know most of the games, but watching them get played as fast as possible is always a good time. I'm the only person in my life personally affected by cancer who's survived, and I would like to know if there's anyone else I know that gets affected that they'll survive too. Let's help the PCF and do everything they can to make that possible. Thank you so much, Chris, and that is wonderful to hear, and that is a great donation.
Oh.
It's Gordon.
No.
Dude.
He's coming.
We all know that. So we could be sitting here watching a cutscene, but we're just not going to.
Normally you need 50 power cells to get up here, but we can just kind of do that.
That's something.
Oh, we do have 50 power cells, so we can just go up there.
Oh, we can skip the cutscene,
Yeah.
so, yep.
I see you looking at me.
Let's do it, dude.
All right.
Round 3.
There are several skips to kind of skip the claw fight, but for 100%, there's really no reason to do them.
We're kissing. Yeah, you got me.
GG.
GG. Yeah, there's a lot of goofy stuff you can do with claw that we don't do because we kind of have to kill him in 100%. You can do weird junk like all of the boulders that are flying through the air all have floors underneath them, so you can just like uppercut between them.
You can just choose to deload the boss and then
Yeah.
fall through the floor.
You can choose to clip through the floor. Of course, there's the actually that was a tech back there that is used very rarely, but one of the key uses just for making this fight slightly less annoying, which is the triple jump with the yellow eco. You're just able to do a double jump, then using the yellow eco essentially as a third jump, followed by a spin to be able to. Actually, it's more of a quad jump than anything.
Yeah, it's called quad.
It's quad jump.
Quad jump, not triple. It's used like maybe in Spider Cave.
It's used in Spider Cave. I don't really think anywhere
I don't
else.
think it's anywhere else.
It's not in Snowy.
Is it?
No. I don't think so. Oh.
Why that sound so squishy? Bonk. Oh no, he died.
No. Kind of just did that.
Oops. Flu, I think you forgot something back in Rock Village.
No. Oh no.
So the reason you do this, like you kill the boss and then come back, is this guy. This guy, if you kill Claw first and then come back, he just plays the second cutscene where he gives you the power cell for 90 orbs. But if you talk to him first, the first cutscene is, I believe, the longest cutscene in the game by a lot.
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 minutes.
This guy talks for like 15 billion years.
I think you were closer than me, actually. I said like 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah, every time
rescind my take.
every time I watch that cutscene, I feel myself aging.
That's because it gets longer every time you watch it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So yeah, just a bit of cleanup here, and then we'll be heading our way over to Mount
The final
Pass.
hub, yep.
Whoa, yeah!
Whoa, yeah!
To help me win my way back out of this barrel. Here's the power
I
cell
wouldn't touch that.
Too late.
Right in the back pocket.
Okay, we're just gonna take a swim.
That was something. Oh yeah, and like the main reason that you'd even be talking to that warrior in the first place is to move all of those floating platforms so that you can even get to the boss, which as you guys saw, we had no care about.
Oh
that
wow,
at all.
okay. That's weird.
Hey, look, it's Claw.
See ya.
It's just his ghost.
His ghost.
I think we're definitely getting the hang of the kind of the fist bump clap. Love that. How many more of those to go? Because we're getting close to time, aren't we?
We got 33.
All right.
33.
So there's a difficult trick coming up in this section, and in 100% to collect everything, to be able to go for it, you have to basically execute perfectly up to that point, or else you'll lose. These guys will get to the end before you and you'll lose the race. But I think the Mayo Master has got this.
I actually didn't realize that you did it there. I, for some reason, was thinking that you finished and then turned around, went back. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Just gonna let him focus for a moment.
Close.
Oh, this guy is too far ahead. What is he doing, bro?
Maybe skip the fly?
No, it's fine. Actually, no, I think I am. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, take that.
Gonna stay on and try
Nice.
to do it, or? Okay, no.
No, I'm not, no. We'll just do it on foot.
So yeah, what we were trying to do was stalactite hops, which, I mean, you saw like or stalagmite?
Stalagmites.
And you kind of saw like the makeup of what it was. It was just like slightly too low in the end. So we'd land up on that grass, we'd grab the power cell and be able to hightail it right to the end as fast as we can. Instead, we're going to be doing the tried and true old strat of doing a high jump followed by a spin here.
Third try.
There's a few different ways that we have to get to that power cell. That's the easiest one in terms of like unintended stuff. You got tree hops and stalagmite hops, and those ones are both significantly more annoying to do.
Alright, now we're going to do the same cutscene skip we did in the second hub, but this time we're going to have a little spin on it and just die.
Good.
And that skips cutscene, nice.
Yeah, it's good not. It's good not to miss that cutscene skip. That cutscene's like 2.5 minutes long.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
Would you like a pun donation at this time?
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay, that's okay. I got one for you. $25 from Miriam that says, "Would you say the movement in this game is economical? I bet the Samos movements repeated are Kira on your hands. Here's some sage advice, so an extra jumping jack every morning, donating towards Hades' 2P1C run."
Splendid, thank you.
Heck yeah, let's keep getting in some money for that 2P1C run.
They call it Spider Cave for a reason, so there's lots of spiders.
There's lots of centipedes. That's why they call it Spider Cave. Ooh.
I brought up earlier about pulling up the goggles for damage canceling. This is what it's actually intended for, is more of a aiming reticle. For this, it's mostly like Jak is a turret minigame, and so what he's going to do is kill all the centipedes, and once he kills the final one, he gets a power cell.
Yeah, there's kind of like Spider Cave's built in a way that's a little bit more unique, I feel, feeling compared to like some of the other levels. There's like 3 distinct sections of the level. You got the dark cave section, you have like the main entrance with the centipedes, and then you have the robot room. And they all kind of have something different going on.
No.
Yeah, you got him. I could imagine that whoever had to route out like the first room of this level was just having a nightmare of a time.
There's just so much going on.
There's so much stuff just like haphazardly placed.
Yeah, I'm not making that.
The only thing we needed to get inside that water pool was the dark eco crystal, so just being able to high jump and shoot a yellow eco shot in there was satisfactory.
There, I think there's a total of 4 of them. And after the 4th one, it of course gives you a power cell. Oh, no swag.
No rocket, but yeah.
I could have gotten rocket uppercut there, which tech you don't really see in this category. One that you see in, well, pretty much, well, not no LTS either. It's just like the any % categories. Funny punch make you go high. If you have some donations, it'd be a good time probably to do some more of those.
Of course, we still have so much love coming in for Jak and Daxter. A lot of childhood favorites, like I said, and honestly, if you've never played this game before, it might still become your childhood favorites if you give it a try. And after this run, absolutely. We've got $250 from Sean that says relaxing with GDQ and donating to help the fight against cancer. Sounds like a good night for me. Also, hi, Mom. Hi, Sean's mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
And a $25 donation from Ryan that says, great run so far, making this donation as my wife loves Jak and Daxter.
Hi, wife.
You picked well. Yeah, what was supposed to happen there was you're supposed to be hitting the next save trigger to be able to load into robot room off of that death abuse. It saves a few seconds of walking and just hit the roll jump a little bit too early.
Oh.
Yeah, hit the roll jump a little too late there to compensate for it. This honestly might be one of my favorite rooms in the game for no real reason.
Movement-wise.
Yeah. Once again, there's a lot of stuff just kind of everywhere, but I feel like the variety and just how smooth everything kind of plays out really has a benefit in it.
And of course, in the middle, we have that big Precursor robot.
The what?
The big...
what are you talking about? There's nothing there.
It's just a really big rock.
You're telling me there's a robot in this room? I think you're just seeing things, man.
Yeah, probably.
Another, oh right, no, you don't go for that. I know I've seen boosted uppercut snipes into that Scufflight too.
Too much work.
Fair.
I got 1 HP, I don't like that.
I love the spikes.
We're gonna make it work. 1 HP in a dream.
It's just a couple spiders.
I'm so dead here. Womp womp.
It's okay, it was optimal.
Do some cleanup. About done with Spider Cave.
At the end of here, we actually have a death, first of all. One of the more, I feel like, notorious power cells for people casually playing this game. Which is the one up in the box, up in Volcanic Crater.
As you clean up Spider Cave, how about some more donations?
Absolutely.
Good.
Yes, I mean, it's quite the job you got there. We've got quite a few donations coming in for some of the upcoming incentives, so don't forget about those incentives as you're donating. We've got 50 from Dave C that says, Octopath 1 and 2 means so much to me, and I'm beyond pumped to see the run coming up. Let's get that 25K incentive. And I agree. We're getting close to, we're less than 6,000 away from the incentive. Everybody's been doing such a great job getting ahead of these donation incentives. So let's keep that up, Twitch chat. And furthermore, we got $10 from Cat Red that says, more Hades is always great, and having two people do it at once, gonna donate to see that. And just a reminder, there are 2 open donation incentives. So as you donate, remember to hit that drop-down box and click the one that you want to have that money go towards, so we can meet those incentives as soon as possible. Because sometimes as we hit those incentives, we just open up the next one. So there's always room to be donating for. And of course, for a great cause.
Tranquil.
Just ready to take in Snowy Mountain.
Yeah, this is the last major level we'll play in before we finish the game. Aside from the last, like, Citadel, but...
If you thought that was Tranquil, I'm sorry to say we won't be taking that back down. Knock on wood.
Knock knock.
This route also does not look the same to me.
I think this route's kind of newer.
Okay.
I don't know, honestly.
Maybe I'm just too old.
On the game.
I think I'm just too old.
Yeah, normally you need flop to access this area, but we kind of just said screw it and jump down.
And a key thing that it does is, as you see here, it opens the gate here, which doesn't actually matter, even like doing other categories, but no, it's nice and convenient. I like a kind of cool thing here. That's like the only spot that's even usable, doing a roll jump right there to just get all of your momentum moved into sliding. Got this here too.
Got flat foot again.
The bridge boosted.
So do we have a consensus on the flavor for the Red Eco?
I feel like it's more of like a fruit punch, honestly. Like high C tropical punch. You get in a little box when you were a kid. Am I going too specific?
A little bit. Yeah.
No, not specific enough.
Okay, specifically on Thursdays at the 11 a.m. lunch.
Middle school or high school?
Middle school.
Splendid.
There's some really weird momentum stuff with the ice, especially when you're on Flut, because there wasn't like the original intention of
You're not allowed
ice.
to, supposed to have them out here, so it's kind of weird.
On the bright side, there's always a way to be able to stop all of your momentum in case you're going crazy. There was a cutscene skip right there. No clap.
I mean, technically the audio is still playing, so.
True. That's true. Yeah, there's like one way to slow down using Fluffla on ice, and that's to do a ground pound of all things. You just ground pound, go neutral. Fluffla will very quickly go to a halt. Otherwise, you're just kind of zipping around everywhere. No brakes on this ride.
No brakes. Yeah, this is a really sketchy part of Snowy Mountain, so I'm going to do my best not to die. Nice.
Sick.
Sick.
Watching you do no LTS yesterday made me go like, why didn't the power cell spawn there?
Oh, yeah.
I'm losing my mind.
I gotta ask, is there ice physics? Like traditional ice physics, video game ice physics in this level?
Yeah, it's like slippery, yeah.
Yeah, it's extremely slippery to go on normally.
Yeah, the ice pillar is like, the new runners approach the ice pillar and they're just like...
We got a really weird, funky thing here to get back up above. That whole like wall section there is all floor for some reason. So you can just spam jump up it. You can even do it with just Jak as well, but it's a little bit more annoying to do. One nice thing about Flut, as you've been seeing throughout this, is that it's a good like replacement for having to get yellow eco for stuff like hitting that box. They have such a massive ground pound radius that it just breaks everything within, the nearest zip code.
Yeah, it's like halfway up the wall and just gets broken.
Has the squawking always been that loud?
I'm pretty sure.
I feel like two of those in particular are like way louder than the other ones.
I mean, we did just get a $25 donation from Just a Bird that says chirp.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah, that's why I was a little louder.
Okay. Good segue. Good segue.
Thank you. Thank you. I do have a couple more donations for you if you'd like.
Let's read them.
There are a couple very, very good ones that I wanted to read during this run because they're a loving Jak and Daxter. I got this $10 from Will that says, "Happy Tuesday evening, GDQ. My sister is a 7-year survivor of multiple cancers. Jak and Daxter was her favorite games when we were younger. So on the chance that you're watching this tonight, I'm wishing you and your dogs a good year and you keep your battle going. Lots of green eco going your way. Here comes a big one."
Here comes a big one. So, anyone want to talk about gondola skip there, since that just happened? No.
No.
Yeah, Fluffla can jump far enough to you can just kind of jump over the death plane. And if you move your camera in a certain way, you can also like hit the load for Volcanic Crater, which also gets rid of Flut's model, so Jak's just kind of riding on nothing. But it does get us down here without having to ride the gondola. And
which is great, because who wants to ride that thing? It takes like an hour.
It's like just tranquil on the way out.
Plus you can ride an invisible Flut.
If he tries to leave anywhere else and take her to a different level, he'll crash immediately.
Luckily, we will not be doing that. We do have some more time for donations here. We're going to be just paying a bunch of money to these miners for a little while.
You have been collecting a lot, and we've been collecting a lot of donations here for PCF, and honestly, this has been such an incredible charity to donate towards, and we're getting so many amazing donations that are like directly affected by this. So here's another one I definitely wanted to shout out. It's $50 from PseudoWudo45 that says, over the last few years, I've lost 2 grandparents and my aunt to cancer. AGDQ has become such a bigger part in my life since then, and the whole event has become a great way to remember them. So of course I had to donate to one of my favorite games, Jak and Daxter. Let's get those power cells and let's get that blindfolded boss attempt for Octopath, chat. Woo! Thank you so much for that donation, PseudoWudo.
We still have time for more.
Yeah, we're going to be spending, like, sure, we just left the miners, but we're going to be spending some more power cells here.
Well, how about some more love for this childhood favorite game, Jak and Daxter? We got $25 from Hypest Ivysaur. Jak and Daxter is my favorite game of all time, so I had to donate. Thank you for running it less than 3. $5 from Really Sentinel. Jak and Daxter is such a nostalgic game. Thanks for running it at GDQ. Here's to Hades 2P1C. And another $25 from Crusading Bananas, saying thank you for all that all of you do. Good luck to all the runners. The clapping has been on point.
All right, so the flat segment is now finally over. I guess, you know, I say finally, but it's one of the better parts.
Yeah, Snowy's kind of like just a general favorite.
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Movement's just so fluid, so it's pretty nice.
Yeah, if we had a tier list, Snowy is S. S for Snowy.
Now we got Lava Tube. This is just kind of straight away, effectively, until Goldenmaya's Citadel at the end of the game.
Additional power cells, I should be able to supply the heat.
Do an orange skip?
Enough power to stand up.
No.
But the shield still has a limit. It will now withstand temperatures up to 800 degrees, but no more.
This is just a cutscene. We have time for more denos.
I don't want to think about what those temperatures would do to your zoomer if the shield gives out.
Yeah, the heat.
What? Your zoomer?
Just once again, Daxter freaking out about the fact that they're indeed being warned that they're driving over lava. I don't know why he cares. He kind of heard the same spiel last time.
Forget to activate the teleport gate in the Yellow Sage's lab. We're counting on you.
We're counting on you, yeah. Alright, this is like Fire Canyon Part 2, basically. Nothing new.
Yep. So if we have any more donations, that would be probably a good time to do this right now.
Of course. I think the birds are still loud on the donations. I got $5 from Flut that says squawk.
Squawk.
Let's see here. We've also got $50 from Verdant Hope. 3 days into GDQ, and it's already been tons of fun. Thanks to all the crew, runners, and their couches, the crowd, and chat for keeping the energy up. And then I got $50 from Givius. It says, hellishly hyped for Hades. Can we get a beefy $50 donation train going for my bestie, Asterius? I mean, a $50 donation train for that incentive would go by really fast if we get that. And just checking in, we are less than 20,000 away from the 2P1C weapons run. And that'll be with Archelena and Trash Lapras will together, 2 players, 1 controller, always great stuff. And I know you all are really looking forward to it as well. So how about one more?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, I got $5 from Joshua that says, first time donating, have watched since 2016. Love what you all do. Keep up the good work.
I gotta say, The dark eco containers are deafening.
They're definitely deep fried.
Some of those things that you don't really notice. You haven't been around for a bit. Coming up here, we're going to have our last, our last couple instances of using pause buffers to skip cutscenes.
I think we have 6 more.
Oh yeah, we do have 6, don't we? They just all come together at once. Hey, Kira. Bye, Kira.
Yep. Don't got time to talk, sorry.
So this is going my Citadel. This is the last level. And
this is a time we can talk about version differences.
we're at the end. Yeah.
Yeah. Specifically on the black label copy. I guess there's like a couple red label copies for some reason. Like they kind of interchange. The 1.0 copy of this game, if you're able to skip the opening cutscene of Golemaya's Citadel using pause buffers, you can spawn immediately at the top of the map if you death abuse.
Basically how this level's structured is you're supposed to go around and free the 3 sages before going to the top and getting Samos. But it becomes a lot better to just go to the top, free Samos, and then fall down onto everything you need, and then just death warp back up to the top.
Wait, hold on.
No, it's gone.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Had to make sure I grabbed all the orbs. I'm not wanting to go back and find them again.
Oh.
Oh no.
Sound settings. Ooh. Yeah, these the cycles for the pizzas, as we call them, are they do we know what they're determined by? I know that they're like, I guess you could say semi-random, but is it based off of like CPU clock?
I would have no idea.
Any idea, Rao?
None.
Okay. I know that they tend to be different every run. But yeah, I guess none of us actually know what it is. I know that it can amount to some time losses or some really nice time saves, depending on how they turn out.
There's a lot of people in our community that probably have that information. It's just we haven't
it's just
thought
not
to
us have
We
it.
don't know it, yeah. And there's one cycle that kind of rules them all in Citadel, and it's the last one that you can lose like upwards of like 15 seconds too.
More donation love for Jak and Daxter.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. We got $15 from Frisbees that says Jak and Daxter is my favorite series, and I casually beaten every PlayStation game besides Jak X. Loving the run. Green economy should be Kiwi.
I'm starting to wonder if the reason they haven't completed Jak X is because of the save corruption.
That is a fair reason. That's for sure.
All right, I've got 2 health here.
Here they come.
keep going, you said?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. How about $25 from Awful Possum, who says, super hyped that GDQ is back. Always proud of the crew and speedrunners that show up and provide a fun way to fight cancer. Thank you so much for that donation. And I'm keeping an eye on those incentives too. They're creeping up there. The blindfolded Galdera boss fight for Octopath Traveler 2 is about $5,500 away from being met. So we have that. And of course, the 2P1C weapons run. And additionally, and I just saw the tab on the side here, there's also a bid war for language choice for Octopath Traveler 2. We could run that game in either English or Japanese. And English is currently winning by $125, which is easy sniping range, by the way. Like, someone could easily sway that before the start of the run.
Ooh, oh.
Dang pizzas, bro.
I was going to say during the ankle biter room, POV, your dog finds a squeaky toy at 2 in the morning. So yeah, this was the major cycle that Jazz was mentioning before. These platforms can really not line up sometimes, and you just lose 15, 20 seconds.
Like you have a really good run going, and then you just get here, and it feels like you're in middle school and you missed the bus, and you have to like wait for your dad to pick you up.
All right.
That's the last one.
Oh, we just gotta beat the boss.
Remember that robot I said totally didn't exist before?
No.
Yeah, okay, that's... You're doing it correctly then.
What robot?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. That thing.
Oh, we don't care about that. We're just gonna punch off the edge.
Yep. Sorry.
So there's 4 phases? 3 phases? 3 phases? 3.5?
Kind of, yeah.
And that was the first phase there. That's the yellow, or I call it the yellow eco phase. It's like it's the phase that you have the beams firing. I don't know. There's multiple different phases that all stem down to we have to shoot the robot. Outside of this one's just killing all of the enemies that end up coming out from the Dark Eco. And every single time between one of these phases, we're going to be attempting a 1 frame here. Which
Not that it's gonna
we're 0 for 2.
0 for 2 so far.
Getting them makes the boss just like transition phase faster.
Yeah, how much does each one save? Like 8? Or no, the first couple save a little bit less.
The first 2 are each like 1.5. The last one is the juicy one. The last one is like, it's like 4.
Okay. I have no idea where 8 came from.
I was gonna say, holy crap.
It's like that in total, I think. It's something around
it's
there.
like 8 total.
Dang, womp womp.
0 for 3.
Does he get insta-shot though?
That is a question.
Never.
Nope.
You just won't give up, will you?
Time ends on Jack collecting the white eco.
They must not be allowed to get it!
White Eagle! That could be the stuff to change me back! Or might stop that robot. Stay fuzzy, save the world. Choices.
Here's our last little bit of RNG in the run. Wherever the white eco lands is completely random. So, can change like 1 or 2 seconds. Yeah, as soon as we collect that, that's the end of the run.
Not
Bad
cool,
spawn.
bro.
Time.
think that was the worst spawn, actually.
It was.
Yeah, it was actually the worst one.
Sums up my round.
So yeah, it's Jak One Hondo. You got any thanks that we want to be doing now?
I don't know, just the whole Jak community.
Thank the Jak community. I mentioned before, you got Bobby Kaze. Mentioned like
Ruh,
Outrageous Josh,
Nage, Mike.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like
The gang.
I have been too hard on you boys. You do have what it
That's
takes.
unfortunate.
If you
Didn't have that Lost Orb in LPC.
yeah,
that happens.
It's all right. You did great.
Spitting out 138s today.
If anyone wants to like check out the like Jak speedrunning scene, we have a speedrunning Discord.
We do.
We also, I believe it's still up. We still have a website of Jak speedruns.
Yep.
Is it?
So
Last time I saw.
You can find it on speedrun.com. You can find links to the Discord. And if you don't have like a PlayStation 2 or any of that, we have Open Goal, which is a native PC port. So.
Yes, Gaul and Maya.
So yeah.
The Dark Eco probably destroyed them.